Have you ever felt deeply guilty for your own massive success? Have you ever watched your oldest friends secretly hate your progress? We are taught to stay fiercely loyal to the people from our past. But loyalty should never be a heavy chain that drags you into the mud. Your personal growth is a terrifying mirror to a highly lazy person. It completely exposes their own pathetic lack of daily ambition. Before we uncover the dark psychology of outgrowing your circle, please take a moment to like this video. Subscribe to our channel for more powerful stories. In a dark, foggy valley, there lived a miserable tribe of fishermen. They spent their entire lives sitting by a shallow, muddy river. They caught only small, bitter fish just to barely survive the winter. Among them was a brilliant, visionary young man named Orion. Orion possessed a burning, undeniable desire to see the vast ocean. He spent his freezing nights building a strong, beautiful wooden boat. He carefully carved the heavy oars and wove a massive white sail. But his lifelong friends did not celebrate his incredible ambition. Instead, they aggressively mocked his daily, exhausting hard work. They told him the massive ocean was a deadly, terrifying myth. They loudly laughed at him for thinking he was better than the river. Every time Orion took a step forward, they actively pulled him back. They constantly invited him to drink heavily and waste his precious time. They used deep, toxic guilt to make him feel arrogant and highly selfish. For a long time, Orion stayed in the mud just to keep them comfortable. He heavily compromised his own dreams to avoid their toxic judgment. One evening, an ancient, highly feared sea captain arrived in the valley. He silently watched the toxic friends violently mock Orion's unfinished boat. The old captain pulled the deeply conflicted young man into the dark shadows. He looked directly into Orion's tired eyes with a terrifyingly cold stare. They do not actually fear that the violent ocean will completely kill you. They are entirely, utterly terrified that you will actually survive. If you successfully sail away and find massive, undeniable wealth, it perfectly proves that their entire miserable, lazy life is a choice. Your massive courage violently shatters their pathetic, comfortable excuses. The old captain brutally explained the dark psychology of the crab bucket. If you place a single crab in a bucket, it will easily escape the trap. But if you place a dozen crabs together, they will completely destroy each other. The exact moment one brave crab tries to reach the absolute top, the others will aggressively reach up and drag it back into the dark. Orion felt a massive shockwave violently shatter his desperate, misplaced loyalty. He finally understood that his friends were acting as his emotional prison guards. The very next morning, Orion completely ignored their angry, jealous screams. He violently pushed his beautiful wooden boat into the rushing river currents. He did not look back at the shallow, muddy banks of his deeply pathetic past. He aggressively sailed away into the massive, breathtaking blue ocean. He found incredibly wealthy lands and completely unimaginable, absolute freedom. Meanwhile, his toxic, deeply insecure friends remained entirely trapped in the dark fog. They spent the rest of their pathetic lives bitterly gossiping about his sudden departure. This is a journey into the dark psychology of outgrowing your toxic environment. It is defined by the absolute human need to ruthlessly protect your own potential. You cannot drag deeply unmotivated people to the absolute top of the mountain. They will simply aggressively pull you back down to the comfortable, muddy bottom. Stop desperately apologizing for your own undeniable, massive personal evolution. If your incredible success actively offends your circle, you are in the wrong circle. You must entirely sever the heavy, toxic ropes tied to deeply stagnant people. Leaving toxic friends behind is absolutely not an act of cruel, selfish arrogance. It is the highest, most necessary form of psychological self-preservation. Let them violently complain about your sudden, highly intimidating distance. Let them desperately claim that you have completely, entirely changed. You were absolutely meant to rapidly change, massively evolve, and entirely conquer. Do not violently shrink your beautiful life to perfectly fit into their deeply pathetic boxes. Embrace the glorious, incredibly liberating isolation of your own true greatness. If you found true value in this psychological lesson today, please hit that like button right now. Leave a comment below about your own journey. Subscribe to the channel for more powerful life lessons.